Welcome. In today's practice, I will be offering a yoga practice for runners. So it is perfect for after a run. Yoga is a complete cross-training tool that's great for runners because it blends stretching, strengthening, and nervous system regulation. In this practice, we're going to start off lying on our backs. You can take the knees to touch and place the hands on the belly, just starting to tune into the rhythm of your breath. You can let the spine settle into the mat, closing down the eyes and bringing your attention into the flow of your breathing. Inhaling, letting the inhale nourish your body. And as you exhale, just signaling to the body that the work is done. We're just starting to calm down the nervous system and ground the body after the intensity of our run. From here, we're going to take a supine figure 4 stretch. You can cross your right ankle over your left thigh and draw the left knee towards your chest. You can flex the right foot to protect your knee, just using your breath to soften into the hip. You can rock from side to side a little bit, just letting the ground massage your spine. And pausing here in stillness if you took a little bit of movement. During this practice, we'll be working into some static stretching. Static stretching is when we hold a stretch in one position for a period of time. And static stretching is really good for after a workout session, like running, to kind of help to cool down and reduce post-exercise muscle stiffness. It's perfect for after a run while your muscles are warm. Just pausing here, breathing. You can release your left foot down, switching sides. From here, you're taking your left ankle over your right thigh. Just drawing your right knee into your chest. You can start off by rocking from side to side a little bit, taking a little bit of a dynamic movement to help the muscles to soften into the stretch. And from here, coming to stillness, just pausing and breathing into the stretch. I will continue to remind you during practice today to focus your attention back to your breathing. The breath, along with these kinds of static stretches, is a great way to signal the body to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps us to rest and digest, promoting relaxation and release after exercise. From here, you can release the right foot down, just drawing the knees in, taking a roll through the spine and coming to a seat. From here, pushing up over the legs, making your way into a tabletop position. You can take a little movement from side to side. And from here, tucking the back toes, just pushing the weight back over your heels. You're stretching out through the feet. You can round through the spine. Pausing here. It's really important to stretch out through the feet and the toes because they hold all of our body weight all day. You can push back up into a tabletop position. And once more, push back over the toes, stretching out through the feet, rounding through the spine, holding. Pushing back into a tabletop, grounding down through the palms. You can take the hips up and back, making your way into downward facing dog. From here, adjusting to the position, you're taking a lift through the hips, Pedaling out through the feet a little bit, stretching out through the backs of the legs. From here, you can pick up your left foot and place it on the back of your right heel. You're just stretching out through the back of the leg. Running is a high impact activity that gets into the hamstrings among other muscles. So this stretch helps to stretch out through the backs of the legs, through those muscles. Releasing your right foot down, you can take your left foot to the back of your right heel. It's okay if your heel doesn't make contact with the mat. You're just using the weight of your foot and your leg to soften your heel down. Pausing and breathing here. Releasing, coming back to downward facing dog. From here you can extend your right leg behind you, taking three-legged dog, and drawing the knee into the chest. You're just going to set up the leg in a 7 shape, extending the left leg behind you. The hands are framing your front leg. You can take a small dynamic movement, just shifting from side to side, helping to soften the body into this stretch. And from here, we're just going to hold. The hands are framing your front leg. If this feels really uncomfortable, you can place a towel or a block underneath your hip. You can adjust using a prop if you need it. We're just pausing here and breathing. Releasing, you can take the right leg up and back, setting up next to the left, working into the opposite side. You'll extend your left leg behind you, just drawing the knee into the chest, setting up the leg in a 7 shape. The hands are framing your front leg. Again, you can take a little movement from side to side, just letting the muscles start to soften into the position. And then finding stillness here. We'll pause here for a few breaths. When taking these kind of static stretches, generally 15 to 30 seconds is sufficient for flexibility gains. And again, just signaling to the nervous system that it's time to cool down. Pausing and breathing. You can take the palms out in front of you, tucking the right toes, taking the left leg up and back. Releasing the foot down, you can shift the body weight forward into a plank and lower yourself onto the belly. Working into Sphinx pose, you can take the forearms out in front of you, just drawing the chest forward in between the arms, pausing and breathing here. After taking a few breaths here, if you want to make the back bend a bit stronger, you can press down through the palms, keeping a micro bend in the elbows, lifting up through the chest, coming up into cobra. Pausing, holding, and releasing down. You can press yourself back up into a tabletop, and up and back, downward facing dog. Breathing in, right leg extends behind you, 3-legged dog. And from here you can just, with control, step your right foot in between the hands. The back knee is lifted, the hands are framing your front foot, runner's lunge. And from this position, you can lower the back knee. You're just going to walk the right foot over slightly, taking the hands to the inside of your foot, taking lizard. We'll be holding here for a few breaths. Just working here into the hip flexor, which is a muscle that is shortened from running. Option here to pause in this position, or you can bend through your back knee, just sending your right arm behind you, reaching for your foot. This is a stretch for the quad, which is another muscle that gets shortened when running. It's very important not to skip out on stretching after doing an exercise like running to prevent injury. You can take the hands around to frame your front foot, tucking the back toes, taking the right leg up and back, setting it up next to the left. You can extend your left leg here, three-legged dog, and step the foot in between the hands. Hands are framing your front foot, drawing the chest forward. From here, lowering the back knee down, you can take the hands to the inside of your left foot. You can walk the left foot over slightly towards the edge of your mat. Just pausing in lizard here. Starting to lengthen a bit through the hip flexor on the opposite side. Maintaining. Just breathing into the left side hip crease. Imagining you're sending your breath there. Option to pause here, where you can reach back with your left hand for your right foot, opening the chest to the side, stretching through the quad on your right side. Pausing and breathing. Imagining that you're sending your breath to your quad as you stretch and lengthen it. Mindfully releasing your foot, you can take the hands back around to frame your front foot, tucking the back toes, taking the left leg up and back and setting up next to the right. From downward facing dog, you can lower to the knees, crossing the ankles, and extending the legs out in front of you. The hands are at the sides, Dandasana. And you can fold in over the legs. It's okay if you can't touch your feet. You can take the hands to the calves, to the ankles, or the sides of the feet. Seated forward fold lengthens through the posterior chain, the hamstrings, the calves, the spine. Here you can just let go of your effort, allowing the spine to round if it feels good, and just letting gravity do the work, pausing and breathing. From here, you can release, just gently lowering yourself all the way down onto the back, drawing your right knee in, taking it slightly off to the right, and with the hands just pulling it in, pausing and breathing here. This posture improves flexibility in the hip joints and helps to release lower back pain. From here with the hands, you can gently just draw the knee across the body, setting up in a supine twist. You can either keep your hands set up on your knee or you can extend the arms, just turning the head off to the side, gazing over the right shoulder, letting the shoulders melt into the ground, using the breath to soften across the lower back and the waist. This position helps to decompress the spine, resetting symmetry. You can close the eyes if you like, just letting yourself melt into the mat. Drawing the knee back in, you can switch out the legs. Drawing the left knee in, you can take it off to the side slightly, using the hands to draw the knee in. Pausing and breathing here. From here, you can just guide the knee across the body, setting up in a supine twist. You can either keep the right hand set up on your left knee, or you can extend the arms, just letting the gaze fall towards the left. Just letting your shoulders melt into the ground. Letting the breath soften you into this posture. Releasing, the quality of the breath is slow. You can close the eyes if you like. From here, releasing, you can draw both knees in. From here, you're going to lift up slightly, wrapping the arms around your legs and trying to grab for both elbows. So you're drawing the knees into the chest. And as you breathe, just trying to soften your spine down. So you're trying to lay your spine all the way down onto the mat, kind of imagining that you're trying to let the vertebrae all lay flat. It's okay if you have a little bit more of a round through your spine, but as you breathe, you're just trying to soften, laying yourself down. Letting the quality of the breath be slow. And from here, just releasing, you can take the legs down in front of you, the arms out to the sides. Just letting the body soften down into the mat. Taking Shavasana. Softening the point in between the eyebrows. Letting the breathing start to slow and deepen. Resting here for about 5 minutes. Thank you for joining me for practice today. I hope you're feeling stretched out and calm.